everybody, it's Courtney McKenna. I'm here with South Bay Live, and today we have a special guest, Heather Mack, in the house.
Hi everyone, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Heather is a nutritionist and an Arbonne specialist or consultant.
Yes.
And we have some exciting products here that she's going to tell us about, but most importantly, I'm really curious to know more about your journey, and I know you have tons of wisdom to teach us here about health in the South Bay.
Yes.
So
thank
happy
you.
to have you.
I'm happy to be here, excited to share more and share about my experience and everything I've learned along the way, and happy to help anyone that's interested as well.
Awesome. So Heather, how long has it been since you first started your journey in nutrition?
So I have been involved in nutrition, I'd say, as long as I was walking. My mom is a nurse practitioner, also nutritionist, so I grew up in a household that was very important. She questioned the food pyramid at a very young age. We were always eating very clean, raw foods, and I remember being like a young child in like health and nutrition stores, running around the aisles, and it's always been a big part of my life. But more recently, in the last 2 years, it's really become ingrained in my life and become my passion now. So
you mentioned walking. Has she been a big walker? I know my mom is a big walker. So.
Yes, my mom is big. She's very active as well. She's really into Pilates right now. That's her jam.
Nice. I love Pilates.
Yes, me too.
Cool. And so you've always been around the world of health. You grew up with medical know-how or knowledge in your family, which a lot of us have not. Mm-hmm. But tell me a little bit about how you fell into the spot where you are now.
Yeah, absolutely. So I started, I guess probably back when I lived, I'm from the East Coast originally, so I'm from Connecticut and grew up there, lived in Boston for a couple years, and health and wellness was always a part of my life, but it wasn't a huge part. It was it was on the back burner because I was working 60-hour-a-week job, and there was a lot of challenges that were thrown my way.
It's a lot of time.
Yeah,
spending on one job, but I know that's how it goes.
yeah, it's definitely a lot. So like, health and wellness is something that you have to prioritize, and that was something I had realized a couple years ago because I was at a point where I was struggling with an eating disorder. I had my health and wellness wasn't a priority. I wasn't exercising as much. I wasn't taking care of myself, and those things fell to the back burner, and I was basically like sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was not only struggling with an eating disorder, but I was also on multiple medications. I was drinking too much. It was just, things were misaligned in my life. So it became a point where it was like I needed to prioritize my health. And that's when the Arbonne opportunity came into my life, and also the education I was able to receive for the nutrition piece as well. So I'm very fortunate to be on this journey. And my biggest thing with this is, in my experience I've had with the eating disorder, with the lack of nutrition that I was having for many years, was once I figured it out, I decided I wanted to give that to people as a gift. It was something that like aligned with where I was in my life and what I decided I wanted to do, because I had the experience of overcoming that, and I felt like my purpose here was to help people, and that was something that I really feel very passionate about.
Yeah. And so you have overcome a lot, and it sounds like you were in a pretty dark place with your own health and wellness. Was there something that sort of triggered you to take a look at where you were?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's basically a 30-day challenge, a 30-day, we call it the 30 Days to Healthy Living, and it's basically a program that's designed to help reset your body back to its natural state. So what it comes down to, it's about like nourishing your body with whole foods, and basically eliminating things that are inflammatory, toxins, and allowing your body to reset and refuel. So doing that program back in 2019 when I first started, I was able to get off all the medications I was on. I lost 18 pounds in 3 months.
Wow.
I kicked a nasty Starbucks habit. I was like one of those people that was putting $50 on my Starbucks card every week. So thankfully I was able to get off the coffee thing, and just basically be able to get myself into a healthier place. And my skin cleared up. I realized I was intolerant to dairy. I mean, I learned a lot of things during the journey. So it's something that I've become extremely passionate about, because I was able to find out so much about my dietary restrictions that I didn't know for all those years.
Wow.
So it was a great experience.
And how did you find out about this program?
A friend of mine, actually, here in South Bay, my friend Erin Crum, she introduced me to the program it was, I think, October of 2019.
Cool.
And I absolutely love the program. I can't say enough good things about it. It's a just wonderful opportunity to be able to reset your body, prioritize resting and rejuvenation. It helps with your gut. So basically reestablishing your gut flora, and just re-educating yourself on what foods are going to nourish your body versus what foods actually inhibit your body from feeling good. And all the things are really great, and I feel like I have more energy than ever, so it's really wonderful. And no coffee, so I'm like, I don't drink coffee anymore. It's pretty great.
Wow. So I mean, I'm sure we've got lots of coffee drinkers here watching. So tell us a little bit about what that's like.
Yeah, so coffee so I don't want to if you love your coffee, coffee isn't all bad, but you have to just be careful, because coffee can be highly acidic, and it can throw off the pH balance of your body. So one of the things is just have it in moderation, with everything in life, but it's better to and also the type of coffee you drink, because coffee beans are one of the most chemically treated plant on the planet, especially conventional coffee. So there's organic roast. There are roasts that aren't treated that way, but that's one of the things you just want to be cautious of with the coffee you're consuming. So I definitely notice when I drink coffee versus green tea, it gives me this jittery energy. Yes. This green tea, I'm just kind of more alert. Exactly. And also the crash too from coffee. I always feel sluggish after you come down from the coffee, which is something I don't miss. So the reason why I got off the coffee and the energy I use now is this the energy fizz that we have here on the table. This is our coffee replacement, and you mentioned green tea. This is caffeine from green tea. So it's green tea extract, ginseng, and B12. So it's all natural, and you don't have that energy, the crash afterwards. So and so this is a fizz stick. This is what it's called. It's called the fizz stick. Yeah, and we have 4 flavors. We have blood orange, pomegranate, citrus, and strawberry. Awesome. And they're amazing. What's your favorite? My favorite strawberry. I love the strawberry. Is that what you're drinking today? I actually have the pomegranate. The pomegranate is really good if you put a lemon slice in it. It tastes delicious. Nice. They all are amazing, but I love them, and it's one of our best-selling products. It's something people love. If anybody's interested, send me a message. I'll send you samples. They're amazing. What's the caffeine? 55 milligrams. 55. So it's about half a cup of coffee. A standard cup of coffee is about 90 milligrams of caffeine, so about half a cup of coffee. But you feel like a nice little alertness, focus, and I feel great with it. Earlier you mentioned that you started a lot of training and stuff too to get to this point, and that I'm assuming that's within the past 2 years as you really dove into the wellness and nutrition side. So what kind of, have you been taking classes, or what have you been learning? So through Arbonne, we have training programs like health and nutrition that we go through, and then also Stephen Cabral does an integrative health practitioner course that I was able to attend, so learn quite a bit about overall wellness and how important not only dietary pieces, but also things for your mind as well, because your mindset is so imperative and important in order for your overall wellness to be good. And sleep is a really important piece. I mean, it's one of the most important things. It's recommended 7 to 8 hours a night, so that's something you want to always be prioritizing. And having discipline around that, because I know it's really hard because everyone's running 100 miles a minute. So
our culture is not big on sleep. I feel like that's always the first thing that gets cut when you're trying to, achieve your goals. Mm-hmm. So it's a nice reminder.
Yes.
To hear that.
Yes. So sleep and making sure you're getting enough water. So you want to drink half of your body weight in ounces a day at least. I recommend drinking a gallon of water a day if you can. I always carry a water bottle with me to drink water, and these things really help to get your water in if you're drinking those.
And what is this True Sport?
So this is a supplement that you take after you work out. So take it 30 minutes after an intense workout, and it actually helps with muscle recovery. So it has cayenne, turmeric. It has a full amino acid profile, so as your muscles are rebuilding itself, it helps with your muscle recovery. So that's a wonderful supplement. It's like a mixed berry flavor. It tastes delicious. I add it to my protein shake after a workout, and it's so yummy.
Nice. So I'm guessing these are some of your
These are my favorites. This is what I had in my purse when I came, so these are what goes with me everywhere.
Perfect. And we've got some delicious looking cookies here.
Yes. So I know we were talking about like what my favorite recipe is, and this is my favorite recipe right now. These are vegan cookies that are made with the Arbonne protein. So we have a protein that has a full vitamin and mineral profile as well as amino acids, and so these are wonderful. So it's the Arbonne protein, the vanilla protein, almond flour, coconut sugar, and then some vegan chocolate chips, and then baking soda, almond extract, and all that.
Awesome.
So they're delicious. I love them.
I can't wait to try them.
Yay! You're gonna love them. Mm-hmm. So,
Oh, I wanted to ask you about mindset.
Oh, yeah.
Mindset is such a big part of wellness. Right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And so is there something like specific that you think about when you think about mindset, or maybe what's one of your biggest takeaways through all your training that has really helped you in your journey?
Yeah, so mindset is something that's very critical for your overall wellness. I would say like a disciplined mindset is really important. So what I like to think about with my day-to-day is when I say yes to something, what am I saying no to? So I was just talking to a family member, my brother, last night, and he was saying he had Chick-fil-A and he was feeling really crappy about it. I was like, well, you said yes to that, and then you said no to feeling good after what you ate. So it's always just like having those little questions, because basically to answer your question around mindset, it's about like the discipline piece, and then also understanding that these small decisions that you make have a big compounding impact. So I just read a really great book called Atomic Habits. I think there's several.
James Clear?
Yeah, Atomic Habits is a great book, and the biggest takeaway from the book is the small decisions that we make every day have a compounding effect on our overall well-being. So taking that into consideration, all those decisions you make, the decisions you make to not get enough sleep, not get enough water, to not take the time out to meditate, or get your greens in, or all of those things will compound upon each other, and will leave you feeling depleted or tired or sick. Those are all things. So wellness takes discipline, and that's really important.
So it's not just running around with smiles and rainbows every day.
No. So establishing something that's going to help protect your mindset. So whether it be meditation or affirmations or things that are going to help with your overall well-being. So taking care of your mind, taking care of your body by moving, exercise, getting up, and even just going for a walk. So if something like exercising is scary to you, you can just get out and go for a walk around the block, and it's amazing how much better you feel just being out, and especially getting sunshine. Getting vitamin D from the sun is so imperative to our well-being, and it helps with your immune system. Everyone's talking about that these days, so vitamin D is really imperative for that. And then taking care of your soul, I would say, is doing things that feed your soul. So being around people that energy feed your soul and that make you feel good, doing things that make you feel good. Overall, for wellness, taking care of your mind, body, and soul, and having a healthy, balanced life, I would say.
So we talked a little bit about your 30-day challenge, and that was really the thing that sort of brought you into this whole wellness world, and now it's your own business.
Yes.
It's very exciting.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit more about the program?
Sure, I would be happy to. So the 30-day program, I touched a little bit on it earlier, but like I mentioned, it's about resetting your body. It's actually a healthy lifestyle program. So it's meant to teach you tools and how to eat foods that nourish your body and make you feel good, and identify the ones that don't. So it's basically an anti-inflammatory diet. So we cut out any inflammatory, so soy, dairy, gluten, sugar, refined sugar. We do have sugar, but it's all natural sugar.
Okay.
And then also coffee and alcohol. So you do that for 30 days. So it basically gives your body a chance to relax and get back to its natural state. And it's amazing what happens with people that do the program, because you get back to like your natural state where like all the inner chatter of like, I'm craving sugar, I'm craving dairy, I'm craving gluten goes away, and you're like, actually having clear thoughts, your mind clears up, you feel better, your skin glows. I mean, it's amazing what happens in that 30 days. So for me, when I did the program, I was able to, like I mentioned, get off coffee, I was on a couple medications, and really take control of what I was eating, and it taught me discipline around food. So being able to plan my meals, so it comes with meal plans, it comes with recipes, it comes with grocery lists, it comes with one-on-one coaching and a Facebook support group. So you have like as much support as you need, or as little support as you need.
And how often do you meet with your coach?
Once a week you have a scheduled call with them, and a check-in, just basically to check in on progress, see how are things going. But you have 24-hour access to your coach. Myself would be your coach, and any support you need. So anything that you need help with.
Cool.
Yeah, it's wonderful. But yeah, it's about, and the other thing that I didn't mention as well is it's about having like a healthy gut. So in our culture, our digestion isn't the best, just because we are lacking in fiber. So fiber is really imperative, and our program incorporates fiber-rich foods, and also digestion aids, so probiotics, prebiotics, and digestive enzymes, which are critical to gut health. And your gut actually is a big piece of your overall immune system's health and your mind's health. So a lot, your small intestine carries a lot of weight in your body. So if you don't have a healthy digestion, it can definitely inhibit you from feeling your best. So that's something that's a priority on the program. So
what are some daily routines that you swear by in your own wellness practice?
Great question. Well, every day when I wake up, before I do anything, I meditate. So that's the first thing. I do about like 12 minutes is what I do. I try to meditate multiple times a day, but in the morning is like a non-negotiable. That's always how I like to start my day, because I like to start my day with like a clear mind, and it's like a clean slate is what I like. So that's one thing. I also like...
Have you always been into meditation?
No, it's been like later in life. I'd say the last probably 10 years I've been regularly practicing it, but I only discovered it after reading Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now, and got really into him, and then I read a couple of his books, and I think it was, over the years, just hearing more and more studies of how important it is for overall mindset and helping with that. So cool. I would say that, and practicing like daily gratitude. So I like to journal every day. I'll write down like things that I'm grateful for, and every morning in the morning I take a apple cider vinegar shot, and Digestion Plus and Greens Balance. So I take those 3 things in the morning. Those help with my gut health. And
is apple cider vinegar an Arbonne product?
No. No. It's
I've seen it, obviously. In the
no. I just buy the Bragg's with Mother's with the Mother. That one.
Cool.
Yeah.
I've heard that this is like, has a lot of health benefits, but
it's really good for like reducing sugar cravings. It helps alkaline your blood, and it's a great way to start your day. It just is a good balancing, just to flush out anything from overnight, and it's wonderful. I can't say enough good things about it.
Okay, and what are the other 2 products you mentioned?
Digestion Plus, I take that every morning as well. It's probiotics, prebiotics, and digestive enzymes, so that helps with your gut health and your gut flora. So that's something I like to take first thing in the morning to help flush out. And then also the Greens Balance it's 37 different fruits and vegetables, and that's an Arbonne product that you add to water, mix it up, and it basically gives you 1 serving of fruits and vegetables. And it's fruits and vegetables like superfoods like spirulina, turmeric, cayenne, so all of those are in there, and they give you a kickstart to your day for getting your essential fruits and veggies.
Nice. So what are some workouts that you are into these days?
Well, I would say my favorite type of workout is like HIIT. So interval training is my favorite because I get bored, so I need to be like entertained. So I've been doing F45 is my jam. We went together a couple weeks ago, and I love F45. That's been one of my favorites. But also beach workouts are really fun. So doing like interval training on the beach, or running on the beach.
Get that sun and sweat all in the same place.
Exactly. And then you get to get a dip after. Take a cold plunge.
Perfect.
Yes.
What's the number 1 thing we can do to improve our health?
Oh, that's a good question. It's interesting because I feel like that question comes up a lot where people are looking for like the quick fix. Like, what is it that's going to be the number 1 thing? And I would have a really hard time picking just one thing, but I would say, like, from my experience, I genuinely think the number 1 thing is meditation. Like, I can't say enough good things for overall wellness.
I've been working with Arbonne as a consultant for 2 years now.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit more about, running your own business and being an entrepreneur. Like, is that something that you set out to do, or was that, it sounds like you kind of came across it very organically.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of manifested it because I was at a juncture that I was looking for another opportunity, and when it came into my life, it fit perfectly from where I was, and wanting to help people is what it came down to. So 2 years ago, I started my own business where I do health and wellness coaching, and I partnered with Arbonne. And Arbonne is a business that's been around for 40 years, and they have over 300 products, and the biggest best-selling product is the nutrition program. So we have our 30-day clean eating program, and then we also have a myriad of other products like the assistance we have like Hydration Plus, and these are all like workout supplements. And then some of the other products include anywhere from skincare to other options for men, for babies, and the 350 products are all non-GMO, gluten-free. We have certification from PETA. We're a certified B Corporation, which means that we do what's right for the planet and for people over profit. So they really take pride in making sure that our carbon footprint is really small, and all the products are going to be sustainably packaged by 2030. So all the products as they engineer them are coming out in recyclable packaging, and it's pretty wonderful to be part of an organization like that where they actually pay for you to ship back any of the packaging, so they recycle everything. So it's pretty great with that, and they're constantly giving back to the community. They care about us as consultants, so it's wonderful to be part of an organization that's like such a feel-good place.
Cool.
Yeah.
And are you growing your team currently?
Yes, absolutely. We're doing events all the time, so if anyone's ever interested, it's a business opportunity that would be more than happy to share. It's a wonderful organization to be a part of, and it's just feel good all around. Helping people get healthy and switch out skincare for clean ingredient products is really important. So just to add to that is, when we use products on our skin, it's kind of like when you think about like the Nicorette patch. When the Nicorette patch goes on, it's absorbed into your bloodstream within 11 seconds. So all the products that we use are actually absorbed into our body, and there's products out there that aren't great for us, and we're putting it on our body and consuming things. So it's really important to use things that are clean ingredients, and our company bans over 2,000 ingredients.
Wow.
And the FDA only bans, I think it's 13 now. So, and that list hasn't changed in years. And it's interesting because other countries like Canada, European Union, they ban thousands of ingredients, but in the US they kind of allow quite a bit in the products that we use. So just, it's good to take a look at that. And our products are all clean, so I'm happy to share more if anyone's interested. I love it. So
Cool.
yeah.
Well, Heather, it's been a pleasure chatting with you.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming on board and
Yes.
sharing a little bit about what you're doing now.
Absolutely.
And just giving us some wellness and health tips.
Yes,
Very exciting.
I'm happy, and I'm happy to share more if anyone's ever interested. You can find me on Facebook or Instagram. I don't know if you like.
Yeah, what's your Instagram handle?
So my Instagram it's HMack, MACK, Licious, LICIOUS, HMacklicious. So
HMacklicious.
yeah.
And you're on Facebook. Do you have a business page or?
It's actually just my name, Heather Mack. So yeah,
Cool.
feel free to find me on there.